All right, we rolling? Hey, what's up, Street Talks? Eric from the Eric Street Photography blog. Currently here in Seattle, Washington. It's a beautiful day here, and it's been a beautiful day this entire week. Every single week every single time I've been to Seattle, it's always been January, which is not the most pleasant time to come. But this entire week we've been having like 80 degrees and sunny. Today's a little bit more cloudy, but I just wanted to do a quick video just sharing some of my personal experiences in Seattle. So if you've never been to Seattle, it's quite possibly one of my favorite cities in America. Actually, at the moment, my number one favorite city in America. Great coffee, great food, people are super friendly, and even though people are, yeah, it rains a lot, blah, blah, it's kind of not that really a big deal. Great drinks as well. And it's interesting. I said this in my last video. I've never seen a country or a city with more people with neck tattoos. So it's kind of cool. It makes a lot of interesting subjects for street portraiture. And even though a dude will have a face tattoo, nicest guy ever. So I just wanted to share some things I've been traveling with this trip. So for my trip, I'll show you guys what's in my bag. So I've only brought one camera for the entire trip. Usually I carry multiple. It's my Leica with a 35mm, and my buddy Carl Edwards from streetshootr.com got me a nice little yellow filter, which is pretty cool. The concept of the yellow filter is that it filters light, so it actually brings out yellow skin tones a little bit nicer, and apparently adds more contrast. The downside is it actually decreases the exposure by like half a stop or a full stop. You can see here I'm currently pushing my film. I'm shooting Tri-X Kodak film to 1600, which means I'm metering at 1600 and then once I develop it probably by hand, I'll make sure to develop it higher. Because of the filter, it's more like I'm shooting at ISO 800, but I've never shot Tri-X at 1600, pushed it 2 stops, and used the yellow filter, but apparently it adds epic contrast. So I got that. Got my little Leica flash, which I use is the SF20, the older Leica flash. This is currently discontinued, and also the 24D, which was around before, is also discontinued. But that's also awesome. Something I like to do a lot on the road: read Kindle. I used to read a lot of my ebook, but this is just a little bit more pleasant to read at night. I've been reading a lot of books on like philosophy, Zen Buddhism, Taoism, and all that jazz, which has been good fun. The most important thing, if you're a frequent flyer, these are expensive, but these are the Bose QC15s. I know there's a new version that just came out. These are so essential for flying on long trips because noise canceling and, helps somewhat filter out the noise of crying babies. I tried the small ones that are a little more compact, but for some reason they give me headaches, so I'm not a big fan of those. Love to use these. If you need toiletries, if you go to, what's the place called? What's the Japanese place called again? Muji. Yeah, Muji. I've used this toiletry thing for like literally 5 years. It's stood the test of time. Get your travel stuff at Muji. This is the fun part. So this is 100 rolls of Tri-X. Currently I went with the trip with about 75 rolls. In Saturday in Seattle when I was teaching my workshop, I shot close to 10 rolls, which is like insane for me. I usually never shoot that much, but I was really inspired by the city. And the thing I've discovered about shooting black and white films is that you just see more interesting things because you're focused more about emotion, light, gestures, less so than colors, which has been pretty fun too. So this is what I'm going to be shooting for the majority of my trip. Also brought like about 20 rolls of Portrait 400. We'll probably use this for my Suits project. And these are just some of the films that I've shot. I have them in different containers. Have all my clothes in this also Muji container. It's cool, it's got 2 containers. I just got literally one extra shirt, one extra pair of boxers. It has some external hard drives and whatnot. And here, gonna bring something to my friend in Vancouver. Best coffee beans. Some of the best coffee. Vivace coffee. This stuff is like crack, but better. Whoops. And yep, for my laptop, been using this 11-inch MacBook Pro, 11-inch MacBook Air for the last almost 3 years. And i7 maxed out, 8 gigs, and it still runs like a champ. And here you actually see what I'm up to. I'm actually putting together a new ebook on composition and street photography. And I think you guys will find it to be pretty cool. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun putting this together. I'm using the iBooks author. You can see all these different things that essentially I'm compiling all the compositional lessons for my blog and putting it into a PDF. So this should be pretty cool. I'll keep you guys updated with that. Of course, as always, most trusty travel watch, the G-Shock. I don't know which model this is, but this has been traveling with me the last 3 or 4 years. You know, you could change the zones. It's got the little whatever. Better than an iWatch in my opinion. Don't have to freaking charge the thing every single night. That's cool. And yeah, for the entire trip, I just carry this nice little North Face rucksack backpack that Cindy got for me. Got some like batteries in here. You know, just normal school backpack, nothing fancy. And yeah, that's essentially what I'm carrying for my entire trip for the next 3 months. And so one of the lessons I've learned through traveling so many years, less is more. Whenever you pack for a trip, honestly, I don't even use half the stuff. So when you're packing your bag, take half the stuff, take it out of your bag. Because worst case scenario, you just get to your destination, you go buy it there. I think less cameras is more too. I used to carry lots of cameras, lenses, blah, blah. Too much stress, just bring one camera, one lens. If your camera isn't reliable, just bring a backup. You could always use your smartphone. And yeah, like, you know, I recommend backpacks. I don't recommend those roller things because you're a lot faster, just all carry on. So all I have is my backpack and this little messenger bag that I got custom made in Vietnam. And yeah, that's pretty much my entire travel kit. And yeah, had a great week here in Seattle, heading over to Vancouver for the weekend. Gonna enjoy some time there, then heading to Paris, do a bunch of workshops in Europe. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll keep you guys updated with the rest of my travels. Alright, peace out.